his name is...
It's John Bunday. Hello, Internet, it's John Bunday, and I'm here to talk about another whiskey. So this is from Jura Distillery, which I have actually been to, but I didn't buy it when I was there. Sadly, I was also the designated driver that day, so I didn't really get to try their wares. So for those who don't know, Jura is a small island, which you can only get to from Islay. So there is literally like a tiny ferry that goes from Islay to Jura. And that's the way back and forth. Like they don't have like any other connection to mainland Scotland. So, yeah. And so, this is the Jura Journey, or to be more exact, because you're Jura, the Isle of Jura. Jura, single malt Scotch whisky. Journey. A refined balance of rich fruit and gentle smoky notes from maturation in American white oak ex-bourbon barrels. Established 1810. Distillery Co. To be fair, it's probably meant to be the Isle of Jura Distillery Co. at the bottom, but yeah. So, fun fact: on Jura there are more deer than there are people. So they usually have to have people come over from Islay and pretty much help cull the quantity just so they don't overrun the place. And there's like one hotel there, which is opposite the distillery. Oh, I had like a beautiful venison burger. I mean, apologies, vegetarians and vegans, but you know, for the meat eaters, you know, if you're looking for good venison, go there. Oh, and like the picture on the back. So, hey. Welcome to Jura. A few miles off the west coast of Scotland, you'll find our island remote, sometimes wild, yet always beautiful, home to 200 islanders, one road, one pub and one distillery. Since 1810, this unique island malt has been our greatest endeavour and our greatest reward. Its creation, the heart of an unbreakable bond between our island, our people and our whisky. Jura Journey. It's the journey, not the destination, that shapes us. The path from our foundation to the rebirth of our distillery in 1963 has shaped the character of our community and the whisky we produce. This road has led us to our own unique style, matured in American white oak ex-bourbon barrels for a sweet finish. A refined balance of rich fruit and gentle smoky notes, amber golden colour with aromas of vanilla spice, citrus and a hint of sea spray, followed by cinnamon pears, pecans and toffee fudge in the aftertaste. So, I've got to forewarn you now, I'm not going to be as in brand new opening of the bottle, and this was only opened, okay, I'm recording this on Friday, not when this went up, Friday, and then this was only opened the Monday, the same week, and yeah, that is from one night, not me one night. So what happened was there was a like a road meeting I went to. When I say road meeting, I don't mean a meeting about roads. No, isn't the road I live on. We because it's a private road, we have like a management company, and so we have a yearly meeting, and I have always been in the habit of bringing a bottle of whiskey. And so I decided to bring this, and yeah, so a good portion of this was drunk at the meeting, and then on the way home I then ran into my neighbour who I normally do drinking and gaming with. He had to leave early because of like kids' bedtime stuff, and he was like, oh, nightcap? I was like, well, actually no, he said, do you want to carry on playing a game we've been playing co-op? I was like, yeah, sure, the grandparents looking after the children. So this was like at 10:30 at night or something, so I'm like, okay, and then yeah, we polished off a bit more of it, so I had a bit of a sore head the next day. But anyway, so there we go. You do get quite a sweet smell actually from this. Like, yeah, actually I would say pear. Like, for those of you who've had like pear drops, I don't know this is my, I don't know if you can still get them, but I remember as a kid like loving, like you get the packet of like hard kind of like sweets, like which are pear drops, and there was like red and yellow colors, and like you just made like suck and suck on them, and I just, yeah, it just reminds me of that. So let's see. So there we go. So nice, good color. It's good. So the fact that you know how much of this got drank in one night should show that yeah, this is a good session whiskey. Like actually, one of like one of the old boys, like he's retired, you know, so and he must be like I would say 70 plus, I think, and like he like went over to like the counter where like there was also like boxed wine, cheese, biscuits, and all that. And then he saw like this. I'd already opened it, and then he picked it up. You know, see like him taking a look, and then I was like, and then he poured himself quite a hefty measure. I said to him, "Good, you know, good lad, you know, you know, good man." You know, because like it's nice to see someone who will actually like properly go for their whiskey. So, yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't say you get like a lot of pear when you're drinking it, but there is kind of like a sweetness to it because it's very easy to drink. So like there's no like sharpness like hitting you like where you go and there's none of that at all. So but at the same time, it's not a complex whiskey. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're drinking whiskey and like you get hit with so many like different or intense flavors. And when I say intense, I don't mean like sharp, like peaty, something like that, where something more like, you know, it makes you think like, oh, what is this? What is this? This is it's just an easy drinking, and I don't mean this. I do not mean this badly. Like no thrills whiskey. Like you know, this is something that you can quite happily just pick up a bottle and drink it in the evening. It's because it's not like one of their expensive ones. You don't feel bad about like, you know, I am just drinking it and thinking because there are some whiskies I would rather not just like, oh, it's the evening, let's just have a whiskey. You know, I try and save it for like when I got company or like a special occasion. This is not like that. This is you know, and you. I don't want to make it sound like it's a lower level whiskey. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying is if you want something that you can quite easily drink, this is a good whiskey to do that. To have for that. So, yeah. So I've got another bottle of Jura on the shelf that I actually need to open up at some point. That one is a I want to say a red wine cask one. Anyway, but yeah. So Jura Journey, an easy recommendation. It's not very expensive and it's easy to drink. So if you can get it from like all the major supermarkets in the UK at least. So yeah, no reason not to give it a try if you want to try something a bit different with your whiskey. So yeah, thumbs up, I guess. Till next time, catch you later.